Welcome back to Wholesome TV Picks. Today's Christmas classic is To Grandmother's House We Go, starring Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. It's funny, clean, a simple storyline, and above all, emphasizes what is truly important this season: family. Judging the title alone, you'd think it's a boring film just about going to Grandma's house, but it's not. I think you'll be surprised. And the biggest question is, what in the world drives them to go on their own to Grandma's house? Welcome to Wholesome TV Picks. I'm Jennifer, homeschool mom of 3, and I've spent over 35 years loving and rewatching Wholesome TV. If you're tired of endless scrolling or settling for shows that don't match your family's values, I'm here to help. Each week, I share tried and true favorites so you can skip the stress and rediscover TV that brings your family together. Let's dive in. To Grandmother's House We Go is about a set of twins, Sarah and Julie, going off to go visit their grandma to give their mom a break for being a mom. Sarah and Julie are a handful, and the mom is talking to a neighbor, venting how she wishes she could just have a break from the girls because it is so exhausting being the only parent. And the girls overhear her and are sad that they made their mom cry. And that's what sparks this journey to Grandma's house. And the whole film is about their journey from one mode of transportation to the next in order to get there. It's really cute. The girls get in all kinds of mischief, and you might be reminded exactly how much of a handful little kids are. Rhonda is a single working mom doing the best she can raising her girls and to give them a wonderful Christmas. You also see the struggles that she goes through. And I want to give props to you parents that are single because I don't know how you do it. You have a super strength that I can't even imagine. I've never been in that position. So I admire you for your strength and dedication to raising a family the best you can on your own. I know every parent has had a moment where we've said things that we regret. And we all know that words are like a tube of toothpaste. Once they're out, we can't take them back. And we feel alone, struggling, trying to figure parenting out. And we don't mean to hurt our children, and it happens. I'm sure this is even for adult children. We all have complicated relationships as we grow older. And sometimes we have broken relationships with adult children. I think this film really does put into perspective the value of forgiveness and being able to forgive and to move on, especially during the Christmas season, because it's about togetherness and about reconciliation. Rhonda eventually tells the girls she's sorry and explains to them that grown-ups get upset and say things that they don't mean. And I know it's easier to apologize when kids are younger versus when they're older, but it's just a reminder to value the relationships that we are given in this world because we're only given them once. This film presents the idea that as a single parent, you can find love when you least expect it. There is a subplot about Rhonda finding love again, but it doesn't start off that way. She has no intention on finding a partner. And it's funny how the relationship begins versus how it ends in the movie. But I love how it shows how a non-parent versus a parent. And we see that beautifully played here in this movie because the man that Rhonda meets is a delivery truck driver named Eddie, who's played by J. Eddie Peck. Now, Eddie is your typical bachelor. He doesn't like kids. He's all about flirting and thinking about himself and what he wants for his life. And then, of course, you see the complete opposite with Rhonda, where everything revolves around the kids. Eddie's selfish, and you see Rhonda dealing with this tension of, is this guy the right guy for me? No, he's not. Well, maybe he is. I think that really shows the dynamics of relationships really well in this movie. In the end, we see Eddie come full circle. His heart changes. He ends up being less selfish in the movie and learns that loving somebody means giving up a part of yourself. And I think that's a great thing for kids to see, how a person can change. What movie wouldn't be complete without its villains? We have a couple of bumbling crooks in the movie, played by Jerry Van Dyke and Ray Perlman. They play Harvey and Shirley, and they play delivery truck hijackers. They're a cute addition to the film, and their interactions with the twins are just hilarious. My kids and I have wonderful memories of this movie, watching it since they were little. They would repeat a lot of the lines that the girls say in the movie. And even though my kids are 14, 12, and 8, they still enjoy this movie because they remember the fun they had as little kids watching this movie when they first saw it. It really brings us together during Christmas. I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful made-for-TV movie from the 90s. You can't go wrong. The only caveat there may be, depending on how sensitive or strict you are with bad words, and I say bad words in quotation, because the only bad word that you will hear in this movie is the H word. And the girls make a funny gesture to show the adult that they said a bad word. You can watch this movie on fandango.com as well as YouTube, and I will leave links in the show notes where you can find the movie. If Wholesome TV Picks has helped you find one new TV show or movie that your family loves, or especially if you found a new Christmas favorite, do me a favor, share it with a friend who needs some new Christmas movie recommendations. And please help me with my 50 reviews by episode 50 challenge. Please head over to ratethispodcast.com/wholesometvpicks and leave a review for the show. It gives you step-by-step instructions on how to leave a review on the listening platform that you use. That wraps it up for today. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your listenership. Don't forget to take time to enjoy Christmas movies with your family this week. Join me next week where I'm going to talk about a classic movie that takes place on the sea at New Year's Eve that doesn't quite turn out right. Have a great rest of your week. Take care, and remember, your values matter and your TV should too.